Everyone thought Daniel was winning at life. Nice clothes, confident smile, always saying, "I'm fine." But what no one knew was this Daniel wasn't running toward success. He was running away from pain. And one night, a single moment forced him to stop. Daniel grew up believing one thing: if I fail, I am nothing. This simple thought drove everything he did. He chased approval relentlessly, working longer hours, ignoring his health and pushing away the very people who loved him. Every tiny mistake felt like a personal verdict, confirming his deepest fear that he just wasn't enough. Every delay, every setback felt like an attack. The world saw a man on the rise, but inside, he was at war with himself. At night, when the world was quiet, his mind was a storm. Thoughts would scream at him. What if I'm wasting my life? What if I'm already too late? But instead of slowing down, he ran even faster. He buried himself in work, in goals, in anything that would keep him from facing the truth he was so afraid of. Because stopping meant admitting he was lost. One evening, completely exhausted and overwhelmed, Daniel collapsed on a park bench after work. His phone buzzed another notification, another reminder of everything he felt he hadn't achieved yet. He just stared at the ground, defeated. Beside him sat an old man, quietly feeding the birds. After a long, comfortable silence, the man looked at him and said, "You look tired, not in your body, but in your soul." Daniel managed a weak, dismissive laugh. But the old man wasn't finished. He continued gently, "Tell me, what are you chasing so hard that you forgot how to breathe?" That question hit him harder than any failure ever had. It cut through all the noise, all the expectations. The old man smiled with a kindness Daniel hadn't seen in years and said, "Life is not a race you win by running faster. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is stop." He pointed to a large oak tree nearby. "Trees don't grow because they rush. They grow because they stay rooted, even through the storms." That night, Daniel went home, and for the first time in forever, he didn't open his laptop. He didn't check his emails. He just sat in the quiet. He rested. He reflected. He forgave himself for not being perfect. And for the first time in years, he felt peace. Daniel didn't quit his dreams. He just stopped punishing himself for the journey. He learned that you don't need to destroy yourself to prove your worth. You don't need to run from who you are to become who you're really meant to be. Sometimes real growth begins the moment you decide to slow down. Sometimes healing starts when you finally stop running. Maybe this is your sign to pause and just breathe. Thanks for watching.